Some people call me the tank cowboy. Some people call me the gangster of love. But folks around here call me the stash. Why? Because I don't miss, I don't lose, and apparently I'm banned from 3 different dungeons for excessive aggro dominance. Their words, not mine. Anyway, welcome back to the channel, my fellow mustache meat shields. Are you having trouble holding aggro? Are the DPS in Throne and Liberty juicing like they were the juice box hero with straws in their eyes? Well, fear not. Today, I'm giving you my updated tank version for the Crusader, the SNS and Greatsword combo built for raids, world bosses, dungeons, any situation where losing aggro is not an option. So, grab your gear, chug your buffs, let's make the healer sweat for the right reasons. Let's go. Are you looking for people to play Throne and Liberty with? Why not join the Mando community? We are on the Snowburn server and are always looking for good players who want to enjoy TNL with good company. Whether you're into PvE content like trial dungeons and raids or some PvP kung fu, we are here for you. Join us. The Discord will be in the bio of this video. One last plugin, I promise. I'm grinding to 20k subs and I really appreciate if you hit the subscribe button, but only if you enjoyed the video. No pressure, just good vibes. Let's keep this journey going. Thank you folks for being here. Always appreciate you, even the ones who secretly play ranged and pretend to be tanks, even you guys. Now then, let's get into it because we got a lot to cover today. I'll be walking you through the full build. That means rotation, gear, artifacts, and all the juicy bits in between. So if your attention span is shorter than a DPS queue timer, no worries. Chapters are in the video. Jump around, skip ahead, rewind, or just replay my voice on a loop like I'm your personal tanking audiobook. JK, of course. Let's get to work. All right, let's get into the build. And I know a lot of people are going to say is when they see it that this is very excessive. I agree with you, but there's a lot of people juicing right now. They're doing so much damage that if you are not doing something similar to this, you are going to lose that aggro and it's not going to be fun for anybody. Just FYI. I'm not going to go over all of it. I'm just going to let you guys copy it. But here are all the passives that you guys can go for. Again, these are the ones that I choose, the ones that I like the most. Again, feel free to jump around and, you know, mix these up. But the ones that I wouldn't mess around is obviously the armor. And I really like the Spectral of Agony here because we are going to be using that taunt often. So again, copy that, mix it, do what you like. Let's go into the skill specialization, and again, we'll start with the Greatsword. I'm not going to go over it fully. I am just going to go and kind of pinpoint the ones that are very important that you should get. Starting with Valiant Brawl, I like to get the aggro over here. It just makes things a lot easier to hold. 3 hits, really, really easy to grab quick attention, okay? Your Gaia Crush is a very good move, especially because the sword that we have, it just does get a lot more damage if you get this. Remember, you cannot get Frost Cleaving because of the sword that you're going to get. In Da Vinci's Scourge, if you need some points to be taken away, this is where you're going to take them away. I like to have the damage reduction increased here just in case the healer is being stressed. I can help him out, especially with the recovery health right here. So again, if you need the 3 points, you can take this off, but I would definitely encourage the damage reduction here. Going over to the Devoted Sanctuary, this is very good because in case your team is dying, you can save everybody's lives. Okay, increases damage dealt to linked targets, blah, blah, blah. You can put these in here. Normally, I would run all 5. Unfortunately, I need the points, so these 3 at least are a must. Again, you can save people's lives with this. It's very, very good that you get it on your build as well. Going over to the sword. Again, I don't have to go over all of it. I'm sure you guys know which ones to get, but I will touch on 3 of them that are very, very important. First one being your chain hook. You want to make sure that you get the rear chain hook right here because it generates maximum amount of aggro for monsters, meaning that if you use this first, you're going to teleport to the boss, but you're going to get full aggro on him. This is normally how I start the fight, is the rear chain hook. So I chain him, he gets drawn to him, but you get full aggro and it's a lot easier for you. The second one we're going to talk about again is Provoking Roar. This is your big taunt as well. And again, it is 21 seconds. So you want to increase the effect duration, and I also decrease the cooldown because you definitely need to have taunts up. There's just a lot of people juicing right now. This is really going to help you. Lastly is your shield here, your shield throw. You definitely want to have this because it increases the target's aggro greatly. if you do this. And there's a 35% chance of you using it twice, as well as the maximum amount of threat right here. Now, I will be honest, the 35% chance right here, I am okay if you don't get this. You can put these points somewhere else. However, my character, I think, might be lucky because every other turn I'll have 2 of these. And again, there's 2 aggro that I can hit and kind of put in my rotation. Very, very good one. Going over to the Immortal Pride, again, you can take some points off here, especially like this one. I just personally like to have this right here to help the healer if the healer is stressed. If you have a good healer, feel free to take these 2 points and put them somewhere else. But for now, this is what I do. And here is the full build right here. So as you see right here, we have our 3 moves that generate like a lot of aggro, and that is your shield throw or whirling throw, Provoking Roar, and your chain hook. And just remember, because of Spectral of Agony, when you use this, it also extends the duration of it even further. So don't just spam these, by the way. Okay, what you want to do is you want to strategically use this, because remember, your Piercing Strike and your Cruel Smite also get a lot of threat. So what you want to do here is, if you look right here, this is 30 seconds, this is 21 seconds, and then this one is 18.8 seconds. You want to kind of use the one, like use this one first, then use this one, then this one, and then always have one up. Don't just spam your taunts. You have 3 of them to control the aggro. Again, you want to kind of make sure that you're dancing around it, but always have one up in case the DPS steals your aggro, or you have something that you can pull it back from. Again, that is the build. All right, let's talk about the armor sets. And as you see, I've already begun getting most of them. I have them already all in lithograph form, or if not in lithograph form, I've already crafted them and I'm currently leveling. I just don't want to get rid of some of my items when I don't have all the passives and the growth stones available just yet. However, I will give you the finished product. And again, even right now, without just what I have, I am like, we did some raids the other day. Nobody could pull aggro off me. It is really beautiful. Here's the full build. I'm going to give you what I get and everything that you need to know, and I'm gonna try to go super fast, I promise. So again, your weapons: Immortal Titanic Quarterblade, as well as Bulwark of Invulnerability. Again, this is a budget build. There's other stuff that is better, however, this is fine. Again, if you get something better, that's no problem, but again, for budget wise, this is what you want to get. For the Immortal Titanic Quarterblade and the Sword and Shield, I get hit chance, heavy attack chance, and critical hit chance always. I also, for the runes, I get dexterity and attack speed. All the other ones, I just prefer these because it gives you straight up 3 dexterity each. You're going to see a pattern with these. I am always getting items and things like that that give you plus to your main stats. You're going to see that, okay? So again, for your weapons, I crafted both of mine. Feel free to do yours. I actually had a bunch of the quarter blades drop from the secret dungeons that I sold. Anyway, let's move on. For the armor sets, I like the Royal Predator set right here, or Praetor set. Unfortunately, the 4th set bonus or effect is pretty bad. Critical damage reduction 25%. I mean, I don't know if it's bad, but I just don't think it's that good personally. So I choose 2 pieces instead of 4. Again, the Royal Praetor, I get the helmet, and I get the pants just for the 2-piece, okay? And then I also get the Feral Prophet gloves and the Feral Prophet shoes for their 2-set bonus piece, which is melee ranged magic defense increased by 200, melee magic and ranged defense increased by 200 for yourself and all your party members within 18 meters. This is huge. So again, I do 2 sets of this and 2 sets of that for that. The reason why I chose the helmet for this, again, there's a specific reason for that. You get 6 strength and perception, 4. Okay. For the pants, you get 6 wisdom, 4 strength. For the gloves, these are the only 2 that are actually decent stat wise. This gives you 6 and 4 strength. And this one gives you perception and max health, a heavy attack chance, and all that good stuff. If you try to get any of the other pieces, I don't think it's going to work out because the main stats are just not there. For the chest, I get the Void Stalker Overcoat. In my opinion, this is the best set because I also do like a DPS version of this. I'm able to use this particular one because, again, it gives you dexterity, strength, and critical hit chance. I mean, it is freaking amazing. So this is the 5-piece that I get. For the Starlight Fur Cloak, I actually do not have this one. I have it favored. I'm still using the blue one that I had. But as soon as this one it goes up for sale, I will be buying it. The reason for that is honestly the damage reduction, heavy attack chance, and critical hit chance. You cannot go wrong with this, in my opinion. Let's go over the jewelry really quick. And again, I have most of these already in lithograph or on me. They are dropping pretty easily and they're pretty cheap on our server as well. The Pendant of Barbaric Rage, again, the only reason that I actually get this is because I think it's the best one. Dexterity, strength, melee hit chance, attack speed, like you cannot go wrong. For the rune, I get dexterity and max health on this. For the bracelet, I actually do not have this one, but I'm going to try my best to get it. This is my next project right here. This one has strength, hit chance, melee invasion, and critical hit chance. This is beautiful. I get max health and bonus damage with it. I have the both of the rings. I have the Honor's Promise Signet, 4 wisdom, 5 strength, hit chance, endurance is beautiful. And then the Ring of Eternal Flames actually dropped for me today. Dexterity, perception, strength, and critical hit chance. This ring is beautiful. I also have the belt of claimed trophies, 6 strength, max health, heavy attack chance, and all that stuff. I just need to craft it. So again, this is what I choose, and you can see all the runes and all that good stuff that I go for. I will have this actually linked for the video if you guys want a quick view on it. Don't pay attention to the combat power. This is not right. I don't know why it's bugged, but it just is. Let's quickly go over the skills. Again, as you see right here, this is what we went earlier on. If you need a better understanding, just click on it and it'll be a little explained to you. Going over the masteries, I really want to show you guys this because in my opinion, this is what you should be aiming for. Going over to the Greatsword, again, remember you have to watch these. You have to watch the main attacks and you have to read what they do. Like, for example, this one. Stun and collision chance increased by 110 when your perception is above 70. When are you ever going to have your perception over 70 as a tank? Never. However, when your stuns and collision chance resistance is increased by a lot when your perception is below 70, which is at all times, this is a very good one, in my opinion, that you should get if you want to go for PvP. However, I choose to get the critical equilibrium. Critical damage increased by 12% when your health is 50% or higher. Our goal as a tank is to keep this up at all times. Okay, our HP needs to be over 50% because we get that 12%. I mean, it's huge. Okay, so that's our goal. The second one that I really liked is the Unstoppable Rush. Increases collision and stun resistance by 600 when using Greatsword charge skills. Have you ever had it happen when you're charging your guillotine blade and somebody stuns you or something? This is going to prevent that. So this is really, really good. These are the 2 that I get. And again, feel free to copy these. These are very self-sufficient why you should get them. I mean, it gives you more defense, pretty much, and offense. That's all it is, without losing anything. Going over to the shield. Now, again, feel free to change these around. I don't think this one is worth it, the blade momentum. When you throw your shield, it increases your damage, but it increases your defense by a lot. I don't like that, especially in raids. This is not good, so I don't get this. This one right here is actually really good. I switch between them. Healing and receiving, healing receives increased by 5.5% when the user's wisdom is above 60, which is never. However, max mana is increased by 8.8 instead of the user's wisdom when the user's wisdom is below 60, which is at all times. Again, not the best, but it's fine. This one is really, really, again, depends on what the situation is. Life bargain. So I choose either this one or this one. I'm not there yet. I'll probably end up going to Wisdom's Path. The reason for this that I don't think I'm going to go with, but again, if you're a pure tank, it's good for you. Increases all endurance by 2, but decreases base damage by 60 for every 100 health up to 30,000, which is a lot of damage decrease that you're going to get. So again, I'm probably going to go with Wisdom's Path and Resistance Scale. This one is beautiful. Critical damage resistance is increased by 0.07% per 100 health up to 20,000. We get the full. So again, these are the ones that I get. And as you see, I just went to get as much skill damage boost and resistance as I could. So again, that's the mastery. For the artifact, the only one that you should really be getting, if you are a full tank and you want to be tanking anything, is you want to get the Dark Sovereign. The reason for that is the set bonus on it is amazing. You get damage reduction, skill block chance, shield damage reduction chance. I mean, there's just a lot of stuff that you get from it. And again, feel free. I actually have this set on me. It's pretty good. If you want a more offensive build, the Chaos one is the one that I use when I'm trying to do more damage. But as of right now, for the tank build, I would go with the Dark Sovereign. I don't think I actually missed anything. I'm trying to think if I missed anything for you guys. Oh, the Guardian. As you know, I'm a big believer in the Lady Knight. It is just like an oh shit button. It really saves my life, especially when the healer gets logged out or whatever the case may be. But that's it. That is the full build. Like I said, I've tested it now for 2 weeks. Every raid and dungeon that I've done, I don't ever have really aggro issues anymore. Especially, again, like you said, if you're in a guild with a lot of people to juice, this build is going to help you maintain that aggro, be a tank, and just, again, not have to worry about ever losing that threat. Anyway, thank you guys very much for being here. I very much appreciate you. Let me know in the comments if you're doing anything different. Yeah, have a good one, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, folks.